Morning. Saturday morning, parkrun day, nice and early. Try not to be late this week. Going to do my local parkrun instead of Stevenage parkrun, so I'm going to Letchworth this morning. Set out the door just before 7 o'clock this morning. The aim to do 10, 11, 12 miles before parkrun, 3 miles around parkrun, and then whatever's left to make it up to 16 as a sort of run back home, etc. So things are going well. Unlike last week, legs don't feel like absolute lead, so seems to be ticking through the miles at the moment. I've just done 4, just quick walk break, and gonna have a gel as well. Different variety this week. I've got the sports and science ones that I've used successfully in the past, and then I've got some talk ones as well that have got interesting flavours. I've used them a couple of times as well, so gonna give them both a whirl this morning, see which ones have grooved my stomach a bit better. Plan is to run around Greenway. There's a lovely 13-mile loop, 13.6 miles I think it is, around the outskirts of Letchworth. It's a lovely trail like the following. It's really nice to run on. Only thing is, there's been a lot of wet weather here in the UK, so there's quite a lot of flooding going on, and there's some in the next town over to us. We're largely unaffected, but there is some quite bad sort of flooding. I'm expecting to come across some really big puddles here on the Greenway this morning. And then also Letchworth, when it rains, turns into a bit of a mudfest. So expecting Letchworth to be full mud glory that it is. Carnage Corner, the dip. We'll try and see how much of that we can record whilst trying to stay upright. So this corner here is notorious for flooding. I'm not sure you'll be able to see on the camera, but there's another runner coming this way in a green t-shirt. You can see the field to the left soaked, but it's starting to look like a bit of a swimming pool just up ahead. I was hoping the runner in green was going to show me the way. Let's see what happens. Maybe the grass bank on the right is okay. They've given up and gone back, and I think I might have to do the same. Just looking at the field, and they're going for the field. Maybe it's time to go across the field, but it does look quite muddy. So the runner behind's managed to do it. I've decided I need to change my route anyway, so now's a good time to turn around, head in a slightly different direction to parkrun, avoid the big puddles, and let's go get sorted and get to parkrun. Got an hour to parkrun, so I'm just coming up to 5 miles now. So okay, 8.5 miles done. Sort of making this route up along as I go now. I've got no idea where I am, but I'm just around the corner from parkrun. Maybe a mile to go. Just gonna have a gel. 8.5 miles in. Let's maybe get another mile in before parkrun, so 9.5. Will take me to about, I don't know, 12.5. So what have we got here? We've got apple crumble. It's quite nice for 8:45 in the morning. So I don't know, another mile maybe. That's going to take us to 12.5, so that's going to talk about 3.5, maybe 4 miles after parkrun, which sounds horrific, but hey, there we go. Right, let's get this gel done, get to parkrun, and then we'll film a lot of parkrun. See you in a bit. So, glorious weather at Letchworth parkrun. I've made it. Let's just stop the watch actually. I'm just at 9 miles, just over 9 miles. Not by much, so it's take me to 12.25 if I'm lucky. But let's go and do the race briefing. But pure sunshine here. A remarkable difference from the last couple of days of non-stop rain. Letchworth parkrun done. Letchworth parkrun done. Enjoyable this morning actually. Didn't find the hill tough. It was nowhere near as muddy as I thought it was going to be, which is what they said in the race briefing as well. If you're a local, nowhere near as much mud, and if you weren't a local, well, slightly muddy conditions, more muddy than normal parkrun. But happy days, felt fresh, felt nice, just sort of cruised around. So good. 12.3 miles, so if I can do some maths, 3.7 to go. I'm secretly trying to do 16 in less than 3 hours. I'm not going to push it, I'm not going to race it, but stick to the power meter and just let it take me around and see what it comes out at. But secretly, if I can get sub 3 for 16 miles, I'd be happy with that, especially as 15 miles last week was 2:55. So anyway, I want to get going because legs were feeling okay. I want to take advantage of that fact, so let's get a bit more running in. These last 3 miles done. So there we go, 16 miles in the bag. I have to say the last mile and a half wasn't quite as easy as the park run that I did, so it caught up with me in the end, but perfectly achievable today. Just outside the 3 hours, I stopped to have a gel about 14 miles just because I had to stop for a dog walker as well coming down a hill, so opportune moment to take the last gel. Not sure how much difference it would have made at 14.5, but psychologically it made it a bit easier. So happy days. 16 miles, so much better than last week. 15 miles, 3 hours and 2 minutes. So an extra 7 minutes for an extra mile. I'll take that all day long. Quick recap of the week. I can't really remember it, to be fair. My mind's all over the shop today after that run. So I think I ran on Monday. I definitely went to club night on Tuesday. What even was the session? Oh, it was a ladder session again. I did one of them earlier in the training session. It was 5 minutes out, 5 minutes back, 4 minutes out, 4 minutes back, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Not quite sure what the head's doing, but it's trying to help you understand what the ladder session is. And it was 60 seconds rest, so much decreased rest period this time. All at 5k pace. Did them all quite well. Tired legs at the end of it, but happy days. Wednesday rest day as always. Thursday looked around to secondary school in the evening, so bombed around a 5-mile run in the lunchtime and felt okay. Yesterday actually I took the day off. The weather was miserable here and just didn't feel like it, to be honest, so that might be a huge factor as to why today's run was so much easier than last week's. But yeah, I'll take it, I'm happy with that. Right, time to go and get recovered, go to Stevenage, hopefully watch them beat Charlton. And then after finishing up the video just then, completely forgot to talk about Stride. I've got no idea, I haven't looked at it, so we'll upload this run. We'll get screenshots of Stride and what it's predicting for Stevenage Marathon. I'm hoping it's drifting out because I think 4:20, 4:25 is a bit adventurous. I personally think I'm probably about 4:40 shape. I don't even really know what time I kind of feel like, but I don't feel like I'm 4:20, 4:25 shape, so we'll see what it does. Hopefully we'll just keep an eye. If it moves that out, I'm not disappointed. I think it's quite realistic. If it holds it, then, well, Stride's got more faith in me than I have at the moment, but let's see what happens.